What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful morning. Has anybody looked outside or been outside? I'm sure that was not a good question. Has anybody? I'm sure somebody has been outside, but I haven't. Of course, I let my cats and everything in. And yes, I still have my clothes lined up because I have yet, excuse me, I have to scratch my back. So we got real life stuff be going on around here. I have sense enough to bring this in here this time, though. And I ain't scratched nothing. Them things don't do nothing. I can't get it twisted right. Hurts my wrist, my arm. Now my arm hurting. That's why I really don't like things on my shoulders. I know a lot of times people are like, oh, she thinks she cute. No, I have shoulder pain, okay? I don't like stuff on my shoulders. I need some hands on my shoulders. But I ain't trying to get naked in front of Kim and Woo. They be talking more shit. Why do they think don't nobody know what they talking about? You are sitting right in front of people talking shit in their face and you don't think they know what you're saying. You don't never understand what they saying, but you think people don't. Y'all better stop that. Y'all better stop that. That's not nice. I don't particularly care. Because if I go in there with a nick and I want the nick fixed, then fix the nick. You can say whatever you want to say. Talk about it. Discuss it. Debate it. I don't care. Just watch your inflections and your tones because I'm listening. I'm listening. I must have had 3 people yesterday. Who started on my nails? Kim did them, and then the cousin. That's all. I don't know her name. Damn. The cousin. She polished them. Finished them up. Oh no, no. Auntie. No, 4 people because Auntie put the oil on them. I don't care. Just we gonna do this. We got to. Anyhow, as I said in my post, I woke up this morning. I wake up every morning with an attitude, gratitude, and I'm doing simultaneously. I said it before. I'm doing YouTube too. There's a method to the madness. I don't. Oh, my face just feels so dry. I don't have any mission statements, any goals. I am not a professional psychiatrist. I am not a professional lunatic either. I just happen to be a person, a woman who has issues. I have mental issues. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna. I say this all the time, and I'm saying it because I want it made clear. I'm not trying to diagnose and treat nobody. I'm dealing with the things I've been taught on how to deal with the things that I'm dealing with. And that's what I'm using, and that's what I'm sharing, and that's what I'm talking about out loud in public, arguing and carrying on, sitting out in public in front of people, laughing and talking to myself. I don't care. I really don't. Because this is something that I have found to be true. Since God has brought me to my authentic self. It's a moment by moment thing. Trust me, it's so easy to fall back into the groove. I speak of bowling because all I do is gutter. All I do is gutter. You have to understand. For one thing, I'm not gonna put my fingers in the holes. Okay, why would I put my fingers in the holes of a bowling ball? What happens when I throw the bowling ball down there? It's gonna break my nails. We ain't doing all that. I hold it like a not quite like a dodgeball. I can't throw it at you. Veronica, he throws a bowling ball down there. We don't go bowling. When we had good morning, Carolyn. When I had my timeshare and stuff in Las Vegas, we went bowling and there wasn't a whole lot to do during that week. So we always went bowling at the arcade. Veronica would throw that damn bowling ball. I did too. Cause I'm bent all over it, like, throwing it from between my legs. I ain't putting my fingers in no holes. Please. and them little 7-pound balls I be throwing don't really knock nothing over. I'm such a punk. How you doing all that? Dang, I, I don't even, I mean, I like to see people finesse that. Come to think of it, now here I go talking about my ex-husband with his old tall self. That boy could bowl. I used to go to just to watch him. My husband had a nice butt too. I'm just putting it out there. But see now, in my 60s, I wouldn't brag about my husband's booty. In my 20s, oh hell yeah. I didn't care who heard me. Now, what you smiling for? Because I'm happy. It's crazy, just things running through my mind. I speak of being joyful and happy and pleased and at peace and all these things because yes, it is a moment by moment by moment by moment thing. Um, it's funny. I was listening to this. I listened to different people for positive affirmation and different things. I'm always discovering. And this woman, she brought up a thing about a female friend. She had a female friend. I'm talking about. I don't know if everybody had them, but I had. That friend. I mean, you don't have years. I'm talking about eons. Not no 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. I'm talking about damn near 20 years or so. You done had this friend. Now this friend not shady, not just a little suspect, but you giving that friend the benefit of the doubt. Always got that passive aggressive thing. That's something I really loathe and I identify it quickly. I can't stand a passive aggressive person. They hide their venom behind a compliment. Ooh, that's a nice dress. Is it? Are you all right about that? Get your head together. People, ugh. But she was talking about her friend, all this time she had this friend. And she said the thing that broke her heart the most was not that the friend was betraying her. It was that she had basically betrayed herself because she knew all along. The friend wasn't sleeping with her husband. It wasn't nothing like that. It was just, betrayal is a lot of levels. It's a lot of levels. It don't always have to be somebody sleeping with your husband, somebody beating your kids or kicked your dog. It can be a lot more delicate than that. It can be a lot more delicate than that. It can be something as simple as you have exposed something to a person that you trust, that you love, that you believe in, whatever, all that goes into it because you done told them the thing, right? And they turn around and slap that shit in your face. They don't even have to do it in front of anybody. It doesn't have to be. This is me. I was talking about Alice now. It don't have to be public. I don't need you to reiterate what I just told you. That's like you tell somebody. I'm sorry, this shit's funny, but how you tell somebody that you don't want to say I'm sorry to. But you tell them, you say, look, I'm sorry, okay? And they say some shit like, I'm sorry. Let me stop at the pee. I thought I did all that before I got on here. But no, seriously, you don't need nobody co-signing. That's why I don't believe in all that. Don't come back trying to get no absolution from me. 'Cause that's gonna be my response. And God keeps telling me to be nice, He do, cause ooh, mm. When they say that the power of life and death is in the tongue, mm, mm, that ain't no joke. Some people they be working at it, and there's some of us. I tell people, you need to leave me alone because I'm gonna fool around and tell you something gonna change your DNA. I ain't lying. Get your kid, because I'm gonna tell your kid something gonna fuck them up for the rest of their life. If nothing else, I'm thinking about some shit. These are just things I think I would never, ever, ever damage a child. I wouldn't ever tell a child something damaging. But don't think I don't think. I have seriously just shook a kid till their teeth rattled in my mind, like, and I'm serious, it ain't nothing worse than a grown ass woman not talking to a 3-year old. Yes, I am just that damn immature. I ain't talking to you. I'm serious. I know I drive a kid crazy. I will, because I was a kid. You gonna stop that shit right now. You can't come over here with all that. I'm serious. Me and my son, we go in there for time right now. I have to say this one thing, though. Show you how silly, not silly. Silly isn't the word. I need to change the adjectives in my vocabulary. Really, it's not silly. But I have been saying for a couple of these live things that my son will be 16 in May, not realizing that this is April. And somebody said, "Ooh, that's next month, huh?" Just I don't know if they meant to say it, but they did, and oh my God, it dawned on me that my little baby, y'all have no idea. This baby, he wasn't about that big when I got him, about like that. He was so damn cute. God damn. So I first laid eyes on him. That's my baby. That was my baby. Wasn't even no discussion. This is my baby. This is my baby. I mean, even when we were going through the court system and dealing with social work briefly, they looked at me. I'm talking to them. They talking to me like, what? This is my baby. What y'all talking about? I mean, everything they say, I'm just sitting there looking at them like, this is my baby. No, you can't hold my baby. You said no. Him was little. And he has little bitty sinuses and stuff. No, you can't hold my baby. I'm gonna have to talk about. I'm sorry. My baby used to throw his bottle. I'm serious. Like that baseball player for the Mariners, that tall white guy. What's his name? I seen him. He's really really tall. He's big too. He's not just skinny. That man is big. But anyway, he ain't had nothing on my baby because my son, he been in school since he was like a couple months old. Actually, the social worker's been coming in, helping with physical therapy, and there ain't nobody help with bio training. No, they just want to tell a person. They don't want to do that. Right? I didn't want him doing that anyway. But oh God, that was so horrible because my baby used to. I don't want to talk about that. That made me cry. Anyway, when I thought about that, yesterday I started crying. I did. I started crying. I called myself, well, not from sadness. Not from sadness. It's just from gladness. Because I asked God for, I want 12 babies, and when I got Verona, I went through not because I had to for him, but I went through the foster care program because I was gonna get some more kids like Verona. I didn't necessarily want any children in wheelchairs or anything like that. Not because I'm prejudiced against them, but because I'm active. I don't want to have to hurt myself getting them in and out the wheelchair. I'm not capable. I've done that too much. I've been a nurse 30 something years. If anybody feel me on that, I can't do all that lifting. But I did want. I was going to have 2 or 3 more kids with Down syndrome. They're really good kids, so we're all different in our way. But they wouldn't let me have them because I'm a war veteran. Isn't that some shit? Not a violent war veteran, but an emotional war veteran. Hell, whatever. Me and Verona, we went stealth after that. Yes, we did. Took my little certificate, my paper, and my baby, and we went stealth. For me, because he's family. So family was around for a minute, and then when I saw they didn't want to be sure. God is good. We out. We out. But get out of there. I don't know what I'm gonna do for his birthday. He doesn't. We went last year. I think we went to Family Fun Center, and we recently, not recently, but not too long ago, went to Great Wolf Lodge, and we ain't doing all that. I really want him to. Because this plague is over, so I can get him a big brother or something. Because uh, who was that? Some guy was talking about how he put paws on his child. I said, hell, I threw down the bill and put paws on too. I almost lost that fight, right? No, serious. But he's a man, so maybe he can do that with his son. My son big, and me hitting him, he be like, "Come on, bro." That makes me mad when I hit him. He said, "Come on, stop." He told me the other day, right? I told him to do something he wouldn't do, so I punched him in the arm. He got these big arms. I punched him in the arm. Not like a man. I just punched him in the arm. Like, go. He said, "Stop it, you're hurting me." That broke my heart. I said, "I'm sorry, baby." He just don't. He so seldom uses words with me, but I hear him talking to his his friend. And God had to work on me about that too. I mean, hollering at him, "Stop talking to yourself. Tell your friend." I said, "Go to sleep." But I talk to myself too. God was like, "You can't tell him not to talk to yourself when you be in the bathroom or in the bedroom arguing with yourself, right?" And like he loves Bruno Mars, and he loves, oh my God, he loves Beyonce. He has just discovered Cardi B. Also, my son knows artists I have never heard of. He's the DJ when we're riding, to a point. Okay, I only want to hear so much Beyonce in a row, so much Bruno Mars in a row. And this one Bruno Mars song I do not want to hear at all. But that's another thing I said God's working on me with, because that's his favorite. I got a few favorites, and I play them over and over. And God said, "You do too." Y'all know what my answer was, right? So, but it don't work like I don't care how people feel about it. That's my relationship with God. That's how we be talking. Because he know I be clowning. I surely mean this. I have worked the art of no. That's right. I can tell I see no coming. Like, no, no, no. But don't tell me no what you mean. No, who you? I don't, not me. What you mean, no? Okay, not now. Maybe later. We'll see. Okay. We don't take to no. What do you mean? No. No? No, not now. Not today. Not right now. I had to tell this. I got to tell this, Kelly, because you know who it is. I got to tell on it. If I say his name wrong, please forgive me because he's so sweet and I love him to pieces. I really do. But KT, he's at the bar. I'm messing with him. I can't help it. I love him to death. I do. I don't know why I feel so cozy with him. I do. I just feel comfortable with him. Anyway, we were playing or doing talking or something, and I had left and was messing around, dancing. Came back, and when I went by the table, I knocked his head off the table. But I had on a short dress last night. I'm having on a short dress tonight. Dude, I'm wearing dresses all weekend. That's what I decided. No pants this weekend. Anyhow, I told him, I said, I knocked your head off on the floor, but I can't pick it up because I had on a short dress. He says, he looked down. He said, well, I'm blind. I can't see it. Shit, Carolyn, I'm a nurse. Don't worry about it. Blind? That ain't no issue. I guide you right to it, girl. I put my hand on the back of his head. Okay, I put my hand on the back of his head like I was guiding him to it, girl. Put his head down. He fell out laughing. I'm just trying to get you under the table, bro. See, get your hat. Where you think you going, right? We died. I'm serious. And then first it really didn't dawn on him because he said, I'm going to do the snake right under the table. When I let his head go and I backed up, started walking away, I turned and looked back at him. He said, oh, you so nasty, right? I ain't nasty. I'm a nurse. It was medical. He said he was blind. I was just guiding him to it. His hat. I mean, it was under the table, you see. You can't tell me I'm blind. I'll lead the way. I can't hear you. I'll show you. Don't worry about it. Huh? The lights ain't on. Feel your way. Don't worry about it. Come here. Trust and believe me. I'm a serious nurse. Serious nurse. I can't see is not an excuse. I can't see. I don't know. Um, Cause I'm an egghead. I am. Sometimes you know what? This is through trial and error, through much experience, through always being in class and always being an egghead and all this. I have learned not to raise my hand, not to answer. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Even if you know the answer, don't you say it. Don't you shout out that answer. I almost started blowing snot bubbles. Anyway, I last night this year I think I had yellow. And tonight I think I'm with pink, but I'm wearing a dress. I'm wearing dresses all weekend. Short dresses. That's right, because it's summer as far as I'm concerned. So spring, whatever, spring, summer. It was so nice yesterday. I took a jacket, but I did not have to put it on. Mm. And oh god, the breeze was it was so nice. Y'all and everybody who go to the Blue Note know that when the weather gets really nice, that whole little area right there, that parking lot, that breezeway, that entryway, all that's the truth. For me, I like air. That's the only way I like air and windows and light. You know, my boss he said, right, somebody I'm serious, look, I imagine not tragedies or anything like that. I've seen a lot of, you know, things, not necessarily negative experiences in my life per se, but say movies or whatever. Okay, yesterday there was the curtain on the stage was over the strobe light. Okay, all I could think of was like in the Phantom of the Opera. I think one of those kind of movies where the curtains catch all on fire and everybody's trapped. Look, look. Uh, I've said this a million times. I don't run well. I do not run well. I don't want to have to run. So, I asked somebody to just move the curtain. They didn't. See, my thing is not so much that I'm bossy, not so much that Sergeant Campbell steps in or anything. I'm just one of the people, if I ask you to do something, you right there, go and do it. Don't pass by and say, oh, I'll get it in a minute. You right there. I do it, but I know I'm supposed to leave stuff alone. So, I asked somebody else. That's just me. I just asked somebody else. And everybody know I be tripping. I mean, maybe I seem like I'm panicking to somebody else, but why not prevent a crisis? It ain't my club. It's my spot, though. I don't want it to burn down. Who would put a curtain over a light? That don't make, if you want, that don't make sense. That was an accident, I'm sure. But see, accidents is what makes people have to stay home. That sounds selfish. Well, let it be, because I don't want to have to stay home. I have an agenda. I have a social life now, and I don't want to have to stay home. And if anything tragic happens, I'll have to stay home. I don't want to go anywhere else. I thought about it, man. I ain't feeling it yet. Life changes. I can't say I done got out of that. What I ain't gonna do, because a lot of that has changed. Of course, over the course of life. But I'm saying recently, you know. But yeah. So Carolyn, if you see KT, just smile at him, because I did the head grip on him. I did the head cuff on him, and he didn't feel it till I moved my hand, girl. I had the full basketball grip on that head, girl. I'm guiding him on down. Get under the table. There your hat right there. And KT, he's such a horn dog. And then he gonna call me nasty. No, you nasty. I don't never know nobody's name. That is so bad. But please, as they often say, count that to my head and not to my heart. Because as soon as I see people, I know. Well, first I have to make sure that I'm not tripping. I've been seeing a lot of lookalikes. I think I've said that before. I've been seeing a lot of people who look like people that I know, and they're not those people. They're not. Like, hey. And um, what is this, Friday? Let's see, DJs. So I'm dancing, I'm dancing, I'm dancing, I'm dancing, I'm dancing, I'm dancing. But let's see. I gotta make sure my shoes stay on my feet. I don't know what, like, was it last week? Yeah, last week. See, what it is, I walk out my shoes. Let my mama sit there. Let me stop talking and listen to my mama. When I wear my slides, with the heel on them, I have to remember that I can't walk as fast as I normally walk, because I walk right out them damn shoes, right? With my tomboy ass, I be dancing. Next thing you know, the shoe right there, and I'm over there. I just put my shoe right back on and keep on dancing like I meant to do that. I don't care, because I'm at a point in my life where I don't really care if anybody's looking. I don't care if anybody sees me. I don't care any of those things, because I'm not doing anything. I don't have anything to be put in the newspaper for, or to be fighting about, or I ain't fighting nobody about nothing. Leave me alone. Meaning I ain't doing nothing. Leave me alone. I'm happy. I'm just happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. And everybody around seems to be getting happier. Um, I I'm not going to leave people alone. I'm just gonna say that. Ain't no sense in me. I was gonna tell a lie and say, oh, I'm just gonna have to try to just leave people alone. And then I am not gonna leave people alone. I cannot. I'm serious. Like I'll be sitting at the table, and I'm talking about the blue knuckle. I'm at home. I'm talking on here or not. Anyway, I still got towels to wash, but it's the weekend. That can wait till Monday. Because it's the only thing I'm thinking about is doing what I want to do. Anyhow, I could be sitting at the table, just, and ain't nobody messing with me. I'm going to put that out there. Or better yet, I'm early. Just me and the staff. And then somebody come in. I hear the bell. I really do try not to look now. I consciously count to myself. I make it to 3 now. I used to couldn't make it at all. I'm trying to make it to 5. 5 seconds before I turn and look, because God, it can be exhausting. But I refuse to go back to sitting where I'm facing the door. So I'm watching, because then if the breeze hit me from the back, I'm sure gonna look to see who creeping in the back door. Who let you in over there, right? See, I gotta leave people alone. Like, you ain't supposed to be coming in there. So I just have to sit still. But I could be sitting there, somebody will come in, I'll look at them. I say, ooh, I know that person. I'll wait till whatever they doing, they ordering or whatever they do. I'll go let them do what they came in there to do. They didn't come in there and talk to me. Some of them don't even want to stay. Alice, leave them alone. I can't. I let them order whatever they gonna do. Then I'm talking to them. I got to ask them how they doing, whatever. Now we always picking on this one guy. I don't even know his name, but he's sweet too. I love these men. They come to the Blue Note. I do. They're earnest. They really are trying to be. And I don't mean this in a negative, condescending way either. They really are trying to be the best they can possibly be, human wise. And like this one guy, he got the same line. Women after a while. Look, Nisi cracked him. You got to find something else to talk about, right? Kate threw a wrench in it, and I came up on the rear. Ain't nobody asked me nothing. I'm way across the room. You feel me? Ain't nobody asked Alice. But hell, I'm tired of this conversation tough. And he ain't talking to me. So we all got on. It was so funny because black women. I don't know about other women. I can only talk about black women because I'm black. And I can only talk about black men because they black. And I raised black men. When black women stand up, they all start fussing, especially if they've been raised by black women. You know what I'm saying? And like your mama, your sister, and your auntie. Or your mama, your auntie, and your grandmama. Put it like that. They all getting on you because, you ain't did nothing. You just came in the house and you said the wrong thing. And all these women get up on you. That was the look on his face. I wish you could. It was golden. He was sitting there at the bar like, and I don't know what I couldn't. This man, he older than me, and I wanted to hold him. I said, I did. I had to encourage him, y'all. I said, oh, come on now. Don't be discouraged. Just find something else to talk about, right? I didn't want him to feel like we didn't want him or what he was saying wasn't interesting. It's just old. You come in the same damn line. Then finally, seeing that he wasn't going to receive anything corrective, I started picking on the women. I said, see, his thing is this. He does the same thing I do. I flirt a lot of times with men I know ain't nothing going to jump off for. Because that's it's fun. And I was telling, Nisi and Kay, I said, he flirting with y'all because he know y'all going to say no. I said, you want to work on him? I said, say yeah. I said, we're going to call 911 and get a shovel and scrape that man off the floor. He died laughing because it's the truth. I be flirting with sometimes I be flirting hard, and I mean it. I'm going to drag me somebody that I know gonna say no home, right? So I work real hard at that because I know they gonna say no. So I get to work real hard and put my best flirt in and everything. They fool around and say, yeah, I don't know what I don't have nothing to say. Right? I'll probably be like, what? No. I told you I can say no. then they really think I'm crazy. I was just thinking, really. Believe me, my imagination. I tell people. I think I have said this out loud in public on the World Wide Web. I should not be allowed to think in any like build a bear type relationship because I'll think my way right up out of it and be like, whoo, okay, well I didn't want that, but I be done built it up, because I'm romantic. I am truly romantic. I love not just the idea of being in love. I'm in love. I'm in love with life. I'm in love with me. I'm in love with God. I'm in love with positive people and positive energy and positive things and positive motivation. Damn trying, damn potential. You can't be trying the same shit you was trying last year. That ain't trying. That's stagnation. That to me, and I'm talking to me. I was talking to Alice about Alice. That's just how I am with me. I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna move forward. So what I'm talking about is, a lot of times because of my, I guess because of my nature, is that probably I don't know what to describe my energy or whatever, or how I am, and the way I love and admire. So because if I love you, I love you. I can't hide. When I care about somebody. Why should I? I don't understand. I mean, and I'm not gonna be in a relationship where I gotta hide. I'm in a relationship, I mean, I'm too old for that dumb stuff. So I mean, it ain't no relationships. I just love the people I love. God, I love them, and I'm not gonna hide it. I'm not gonna hide it. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I can love you. It don't mean I won't make no booty calls. If I want to make a booty call, I done already told you. I'm serious because, especially now, the free of God. I'm sorry, my hair is growing. Y'all have to forgive me. It's just, oh, my hair is growing and it just, I have to brush it now. If I don't see how it's sticking up, yes, my hair is sticking up. It is. I like. Yeah, my hair has to be in place. I'm serious. You don't understand. It is sticking up because it goes anyway. Let me just change the subject. Anyway, I said in my post, I wake up every morning and lie to myself. I do. I wake up 3:30, 4 o'clock. I say I'm not gonna move. 2 seconds later, I'm going to pee. Then I go back and get in the bed. I say I'm not gonna make no coffee. I do. I tried it. I said, well, I'm gonna drink this recycled coffee. No, I ain't. I'm not gonna make a full pot of coffee. Yes, I am. Because I can't measure. I can't. I got it like I wanted it. I don't know how to break it down in the ratios. Don't damn matter. It's brown water, okay? It's brown water. I can make a damn mop bucket of it if I want to and throw it all out. I'm just saying, I'm saying this is what I have to tell myself. I be seriously tripping off dumb stuff. Um, well, what was it I was talking about? I felt so good last night. I like to I mean, I shouldn't, you know, share all the time because, that's not what the business is about. But, I just wanted to share something. Anyway, I had fun sharing my fish with Ricardo last night. That was fun. I hope I'm saying his name right. Sometimes I say his name, and when I say it, it's like, that's not right. So that's why I said I can't. I said last night, I'm serious. I'm not always sure. There's some names I'm absolutely sure when I say them. But like even last night, I said hi to Craig, and once I said his name, I wasn't sure I said it right. I wasn't, because I was kind of like they had been setting up the instruments, and I had been talking and having fun, and stuff. And so I was kind of like in la la land a little bit. I'm sorry, my ears are itching. But anyway, I was kind of like, and when I said it, he said, "Hey, Miss Ellis." I said, "Hey, Craig," but I wasn't sure if I said it quite right. Because sometimes people be touching. I do. I can't stand being called Alice. How the hell you get Alice out of that? Ain't no R in my name. It isn't. And there's no R in my name at all. That really ticks me off. And then, I'm planning. I really am gonna go back to my maiden name. But when people mess up my name, call me Campbell. How do you? My name is really Hudson, and that's I just can't go change everything I got. Is not everything, because I've been slowly merging my maiden name back. But to get it changed legally, it's so weird. My. Never mind. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's not that important. A rose by any other name, right? It will smell as sweet, so we never trip. Anyhow, I was going to say I think I was eating just about everything on the menu. This Blue Note. So now I don't want no pickles. I like pickles, but I don't want them fried because I had fried pickles when I was in Louisiana. Maybe I haven't had the fried pickles at the Blue Note yet. And I maybe need to try those because I had grits at the Blue Note. And they were really very, very good. Very good. I could have threw some egg yolks in that, right? I could have, really. And even me, they was really good. I've never had grits really that good, but I had grits in Louisiana too. They put a lot of sugar in them grits. A lot of sugar and eggs. Put a lot of eggs in there. I like eggs in my grits. I just started liking grits. I don't like cream of wheat either. Cream of wheat was the smoothie. Long time before smoothies were popular. I never did like drinking no damn cream of wheat. I like oatmeal though. I do. I might have some. My mother used to make the best oatmeal. Mm. But then I was that child. I like the oatmeal. She put butter, cinnamon, brown sugar, and canned milk in it. And buttered toast and some bacon. That's how I like my oatmeal. Gotta have all that. What? Who eats oatmeal with? You like they talking about oatmeal is healthy? Yeah. If you a cow, nobody want to eat no oats. You gotta put some butter and sugar in there. I gotta be able to chew my oats too. That's why I really do not like instant oatmeal. Not that I don't buy it. I'm itching. What's itching me? Oh, he's itching or something. Now see, my itch that went from this ear all the way down. What is this? Who bit me? Why? Listen. Listen to me, y'all. Okay. This has been going on. For I'm talking about going on 3 weeks now. What are they doing that's taking 3 weeks? I mean, I see the pipes. And I see these big old. Are they building tunnels under the street? I mean, god dang. Why they picking up little pieces at a time? I'll just dig the whole damn street up, throw some stuff down there, cover it back up like you did downtown Seattle. Everybody down there just hanging the hell out. I try not to go down there. They have no idea. There's a whole nother hollow city underneath Seattle. I'm talking about it ain't filled in. Shit. I'm talking about underground tour. I couldn't wait to get off down there. They want to talk about wait my ass. Where the exit? Where the gift shop you keep talking about that take us to the upper level? I got to get up out of here. I don't like being underground. I don't give a damn if it is a bank down there and a bathtub and all. Y'all, what shit? And the street used to look like this, and you can look up and see people walking. Why am I down here? That was not fun. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If I sound like it wasn't no fun, it wasn't no fun being on no damn ground. They always doing stuff. That's why the streets don't make no sense. And they keep on. They ain't even shamed. And don't say who they is. I'm talking about they. Yesler and whoever that was. It was some man named Yesler and some other man. You know, I had to remember the story. I tell you, I got all this useless information in my head. I wanted to get off and down there. I still heard the story, okay? And it seems that I retained it anyway. It was two of them. They both got elected at the same time for the same job. And that was the direction of the damn street. So y'all figure it out. Go to Seattle and go somewhere. Go somewhere in Seattle. It's up to you. Good luck. Anyhow, that is something I want to do. And I said also, I told you about Aquaman. See, I'm like this. If I watch a movie and they're over in the Arctic, I'm gonna be cold. I am. I'm not gonna get frostbite. It's not that serious, okay? I'm just saying I'm gonna be cold. If they're underwater, I keep holding my breath. I'm serious. Voyage to the bottom of the sea almost killed me. And then Aquaman came along, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I don't even know what that movie was about. I don't know how he became Aquaman. He was born like that or what. All I know is I put that movie on, and the next thing I know, there was this man standing there with some seaweed around his waist and this big something in his hand. His hair was flowing all over the place. He had waves of water blowing behind him. I was all down there on the bottom of the sea with him. Take me with you, Aquaman. What is that man's name? Do you know I bought a magazine because he was on the cover and never read the mag. I never opened that magazine. I kept that magazine in the car and every now and then I looked over the two sides. That's my man. Luther Vandross was my man too, but he's always on the road. People didn't know, but he was. That was my man. But Aquaman, I love black men, but Aquaman black. He don't know it, but you can look at him and see he got it. He got it in him. He can't help it. Everybody do. Yeah, I was all on the bottom of the ocean. Yeah. And Dr. Zhivago, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am just so sorry. I've been in love with Dr. Zhivago since I was 8 years old. That's right. We went to a movie when I was in the third grade. And it was always going on field trips when I was little. We did. We went to concerts every season. Even in the summertime, we went to we went downtown and heard the symphony, and saw ballet, and we saw plays and movies. These big grand movies. And the movie I saw in the third grade was Dr. Zhivago. I was cold as hell when they were going through the snow and everything, but I stayed awake. And I remember my teacher telling my mother that I was the only child in her class that stayed awake through the whole movie. Because I did. I was all into it. And Laura's song has always been my favorite song. I love that. I have Dr. Zhivago. Of course I do. Have I watched it since I've been over 40 now? But do I have it? Yeah. If I ever get it, the whim to watch it, I can. That's how I like things. I don't have to eat them pork chops. I shop for what I might want to eat. I had to stop doing that too. I had to stop doing that too. I had to learn to. I'll be skipping around. Y'all just stay with me the best you can. I had to learn that because I love greens. I want greens every week. I have to have greens every week. But I don't have to cook greens like I'm taking them to church, or feeding the homeless and whatever else. So only need two bunches of greens and maybe only one. You know, stop building meals because I can build a meal. I can. Um, tired in hell of chicken. I really am tired of chicken. I'm tired of hamburger meat, and I'm really getting tired of fish. Uh, I think I'm gonna have to just eat me a man or something. Careful, it's Friday. Thing what? No, it was a crescent moon last night. Not quite a full moon yet. What's today? The 16th. When's the full moon? I think it's like on the 26th. But I don't have to wait for a full moon to bite. Let me stop messing around, cause see, I'm talking about quit saying cause I'm not. I'm lying. But I'm flirting. I can't help it. Um, I'm happy. I'm joyful. I'm fulfilled. I'm alive. I'm very, very, very much alive, and I'm gonna flirt. I'm gonna flirt. I'm gonna flirt. Careful whose head I push down to the floor. See, you gotta be careful nowadays. You do what you say to a man. Like you can't get mad till some man kiss your ass. That's right. You can't. Not the wrong man. Cause you like kiss my ass. He'll drop to his knees, right? I can see me just getting pissed off. Yeah, me. I can't stand it when people do. I'm so what's the word? Uh, I'm private. I'm open, and I'm not. It's like I'm a extrovert, introvert. That make any sense? It's like I'm private and I'm not. It's like yes, so I'm your wife. You ain't gotta be feeling on my booty in public. Just because I'm your wife. You know what I'm saying? People know you feel on my booty, but you ain't got to do that in public. You gotta be doing all that. I'm serious. You ain't got to. You can walk around and have a grin on your face and let all your buddies know that you just been knocked off your fucking block. But don't discuss me. Not in that sense. I mean, don't do that because that's rude. People, I, people look to us to know how to treat the people in our life, not just our boyfriends and our girlfriends in that manner. I mean, our friends. You know, like I'm at the table with my friends that I'm building friendships. Okay, and I'm sitting at the table with my friends that I'm building friendships with, and I'm treating them like shit. Or as soon as they get up from the table, I'm talking about them. So that's not building a friendship. I don't want anybody doing that to me. I don't do it to anybody. You know, I was getting ready to say something the other night, and I called myself. I said, "Shit, that's gossiping. I'm not gonna do that." And it was funny because my table mate said, "Okay, okay," because I'm serious. I had to catch myself because it wasn't necessarily about anybody in particular. It was just about a situation, but it was still gossiping. I'm not, no. It doesn't matter. You know, all them kind of things don't matter. They have no bearing on my happiness and my joy. You know, I walk mine out. I'm who I am. You know, I'm who I am, and I sincerely believe this in my heart. If anyone has issue with me because I'm who I am, doing what I'm doing, enjoying myself, I'm happy, that's your issue. It truly is your issue. Don't take it out on me. Take it out on you. And maybe that's what you already doing. So stop taking it out on yourself so hard. And when I say fix you, you can't. God can, but you gotta go with it. I can't say let him because I told you about me and my daddy. A lot of this process was forced. A lot of this process of me was birth. When I say that I'm a butterfly, Alice died. The old Alice died. I'm not her anymore. She doesn't exist. You know, she's not around. People can stop expecting her. You understand? She was cocooned. You know, and that had to die off. All that had to die. All that nonsense. All that self doubt, negative self talk, believing all that religious rhetoric. That's religious rhetoric. My God is love. My God don't say things like that to me. My God don't say things like that to me. God does not say things like that to me. Man says things like that to me. Man points the finger of sin and condemnation at me. Not God. Not God. Not God. My God don't look for faults in me. My God don't point out to me everything that could possibly be wrong with me from my creation. Are you serious? Are you serious? Have you ever seen a newborn baby? Spend time with a brand new baby? When did that baby sin? What part of that baby being born is sinful? Even if the mama and daddy wasn't married, marriage is man. That's still man. The ceremony. I'm talking about the ceremony and the vows and all. Hey, that's man. That's man. That's man till death do us part. That's man. God has not ordained us to find somebody and be stuck with them for the rest of our life until death do us part, no matter what. No. We are love because God is love. We are to love one another. And we are to be reciprocated. Not because we're loving. You understand? We're loving. We're healing. But one person can't go around healing everybody. They got to receive some back. And when you learn that, when Alice was talking about Alice, quit saying you, talking the first person. When I learned that I am more important than anybody, and anything in this whole wide world, when I learned that and I accepted that and I got that down in me and I realized that it wasn't selfish, that was the thing right there. the realization and to let go of the guilt of the realization. Let me tell y'all, boy, you ought to know. You love yourself. I love myself. I felt guilty for it. I guilty myself. I felt guilty for it. I'm buying my eyelashes. I'm getting up in the morning. I'm taking care of myself. I'm feeling good. I was feeling guilty for it. I'm talking about feeling guilty. Like I shouldn't be loving myself. And God fixed that. He showed me what he was saying. He showed me. He pointed it out to me word for word for word. Read this. Now read it again. Now read it again. Like I love myself. Okay, so I'm an example. Lead by example. I'm going to love you like I love me. That's his commandment. But at first I got to love me. And in order to love me, I got to stop loathing me. I got to stop speaking negativity to me. I got to stop hating me. I got to stop finding things wrong with me. I got to stop comparing myself to other damn people. For real, though. Really. And then people don't want you to get all bent out of shape because you feeling crunchy because you don't match that. You understand? When it's not people making you feel that way, it's your mind. You understand? Advertisement. Mm-hmm. We know when we look on at these advertisements, number one, a lot of those women aren't eating. The women that are eating, they're throwing up. They're having cosmetic things done. This, that, they're not happy. Their husband's cheating. We all know that, but yet still want to be those women. Do you? I don't. I didn't look at Right On magazine and all that and want to be those stars. Now, I wanted to be Michael Jackson's girlfriend. I had his lips on my wall. Yes, did I just say that out loud? Yes, I had Michael Jackson's lips on my wall from the Right On magazine. Just as I walked out my room, every day I kissed Michael's lips. Yes, I did. Love me some Michael Jackson. Love me some Michael Jackson. I've been loving Michael Jackson since I Want You Back. Who's loving you? What you mean? I'll be there. ABC. Huh, let me tell you. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know, Ben. You are not alone. Shit. Michael. See, that's the thing, too. People talk about Michael. They talk about Michael bad, But it was the negative self-talk that had him do all them things to himself. Because no matter what you do, it ain't never enough for somebody. It ain't. It ain't never enough. The music too loud, the music ain't loud enough. You too tall, you too short. Your hair too long, your hair too short. You too fat, you too skinny. Did you know you was too dark, you too light, you too white, you too bright, you too green, you too blue? Dang, your heels too high. Why you don't wear heels? Why don't you wear a dress? You wear dresses too much. Why don't you wear some pants? Girl, why you always got on pants? Why you single? Why you always with everybody? You don't never spend no time by yourself. You can't be alone. Why you always alone? Those are people trying to make up your mind for you. Just like people see me sitting out loud, sitting out in public talking to myself. I do it at home too. I'm talking to myself now actually, but I do it at home too. It's a thing when I've learned this is self comforting. It's not something I choose to let go of either. And you should be able to enjoy your own damn company, not necessarily seek out your company. That's something else that God has worked for me about. And I told this genius one time that I started going to the Blue Note because God said go, not to the Blue Note. He said go to the Blue Note, but I keep saying it. I had been following the Blue Note on Facebook for years since they started because I just came across it one night and they I think Quentin had been posting videos and I started asking questions every now and then about what was the open mic was. And then I said I was a poet one time, and he said come out, and I'm like, okay. I think a year and a half later I came. I'm serious. It was like a year and a half later. I'll never forget. God said go. I got dressed and I went out. It was I keep telling the story. Tammy was the first person I met. It took everything I had in me to press down everything I was feeling and to walk through that. To go, number one, and then to get out of my car and walk through that door, number two, and to actually go, be there and stay. I was buzzing. I was so nervous. I wanted to leave. I wanted to leave. I wanted to leave. I was like, okay, I came. I was ready to go. And I saw Morgan that night too. He was walking like his feet hurt, and I wanted to tell him. I said something to him. I wanted to tell him to stop walking like his feet was hurting. But I guess he thought I was flirting because he damn near ran out the door. Now, I understand why he walks like that. He wasn't running. He just walks that way. But anyhow, I danced with this guy. But anyway, that was my first night there. And I remember getting up on the stage, and I think I forgot what the first poem was I did there. But I mean, I did chocolate. I started doing chocolate, and Craig gonna turn the mic off. Um, that didn't happen no more. I mean, really. And something else too. I'm gonna say this. I gotta say it since it popped into my head. I have people always say, "Why are your poems so long?" Number one, you gotta. I have to tell a story. Okay, this is not a limerick. Okay, it's not a limerick. It's not a rhyme. It's not a pun. It's a poem. I'm telling a story. It's not a short story. It's not an essay, but it is a poem. And then the thing that I noticed that my poems are really no longer than a minute and a half, but people sing 2 or 3 songs in a row, and they sing about 5 minutes. The bands, whoever play, whether it's the band that's on schedule or the people showing up to get in there where they fit in, they play more than a minute and a half. Nobody ever says, why are you playing so long? Why are you singing so long? But it's not a crowd thing, but if people ask, why are your poems so long? Why is your attention span so short? If I started the poem, skipped the middle, and jumped to the end, what? No, no. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end. Stay with me. I'm doing as fast as I can, and I can't stand having to rush through my poems either, because I have to pause for effect and stuff like that. Come on, it's just a little sexy. I'm not raping nobody. It's not violating nobody. I ain't touching nobody. You touching yourself. I ain't even saying nothing. It's in your head. Quit now. I'm gonna be nice this Sunday though. If I don't get in trouble for last Sunday. And I shouldn't know because it was recorded. Plus, a couple people told me how good it was. I was just it was so quiet. Because people felt funny. But I'm coming another way this Sunday. Um, y'all be all right. But I gotta go because I gotta use the bathroom. I love y'all. Remember, you are worthy. You do deserve love. You are lovable. Put your best foot forward for you, not nobody else. If they ain't happy with you, how about that? Bye. See y'all tonight, whoever's coming out, because I'm going to be here. Gotta go.